friends. Welcome back to the Slow English Podcast, the place where we slow down, breathe, and learn English together. I'm Daisy, and as always, I'm here with my good friend Peter.
Hey everyone, it's so good to be here again. Daisy, I'm actually really excited about today's episode. We're talking about something that a lot of people have heard of, but few really understand.
Yes, it's one of the most powerful techniques for learning to speak English naturally, but also one of the most misunderstood. Today, we're talking about the shadowing technique and how you can use it to speak English like a native.
You know, when people hear shadowing, they usually think, oh, I just repeat after the audio. But actually, that's not quite it, right?
Exactly. Shadowing is not the same as listen and repeat. It's much more active, more alive, more connected. When you shadow, you're not after the voice, you're with it. You speak as the speaker speaks, almost like a shadow following the sunlight.
That's such a beautiful image. When you walk in the sun, your shadow moves exactly with you, not 1 second later. And in the same way, when you shadow English, you speak at the same time as the speaker, matching their rhythm, tone, and emotion.
Right. It's like dancing with the sound. You listen, you move, you speak. And even though it can feel hard at first, it's one of the fastest ways to improve your speaking fluency, pronunciation, and listening at the same time.
So Daisy, why is this technique so powerful? Why does it work better than just listening or reading?
That's a great question. Let's imagine something simple. When you learn a new song, you don't study the lyrics first, right? You listen and then you sing along. You start copying the singer's rhythm, sound, emotion.
Yes, like when you sing in the shower, you just go with it.
Exactly. That's what shadowing does for your English. It trains your brain, your mouth, and your ears all at once. You don't just learn English, you feel it.
So it's like building a physical memory, not only understanding with your head, but teaching your mouth what English feels like to speak.
Right. It's called muscle memory. Your tongue, lips, and even your jaw all need to learn new movements to speak English smoothly. Shadowing gives them that workout. It's like yoga, but for your mouth.
English yoga, I like that. And the best part, you don't need to go to the gym. You can shadow while walking, cooking, or even cleaning.
Exactly. It's one of the easiest things you can do anywhere, but you have to do it with focus and joy.
All right, Daisy, let's get practical. How can someone start shadowing today, especially if they're a beginner?
Okay, here's a simple guide. There are 5 easy steps. Step 1, choose the right material. Don't start with fast movies or complex news. Start with something slow, clear, and simple. Maybe this very podcast. You need to understand at least 90 to 100% of what's being said.
So no superhero movies yet.
Not yet. Let's save those for later. The goal is not to challenge your brain too much, but to train your mouth and ears to work together.
Step 2, listen first. Don't speak yet. Just listen once or twice and try to understand the main message. Let your brain relax into the sound.
Kind of like listening to a song before singing along.
Exactly. Step 3, read the transcript if possible. It helps you connect the sound to the spelling. You'll see which words join together and which ones are stressed.
Step 4, shadow. Now, play the audio again and speak with it. Not after, not before, with. If you miss a word, don't stop. Just keep going. Flow with the speaker's rhythm.
That's important because if you stop every time you make a mistake, you'll lose the flow.
Yes, the magic of shadowing is in the flow. It's not about being perfect. It's about being in sync. You can imagine it like surfing on waves. You don't control the sea. You move with it.
Step 5, reflect and record. Once you've shadowed a few times, record yourself. Then listen to both versions, yours and the original. Notice where your voice rises, where it falls, how your sounds connect.
That's a brave step, but very helpful. Many learners are shy to hear their own voice.
I know, it can be strange at first, but remember, your voice is your instrument. When you hear it, you can shape it. That's how confidence grows.
I remember when I first tried shadowing, it felt really awkward. My brain was screaming, "Too fast, I can't keep up."
Oh, I know that feeling. Everyone feels that at first. But the secret is, don't worry about being perfect. At the beginning, you're not shadowing to sound native. You're shadowing to train rhythm.
So even if I get 50% right, that's still good.
That's wonderful. Think of it like running. The first time, you get tired quickly. But the more you run, the easier it becomes. Your mouth learns the rhythm, your ears start catching the details, and your brain stops translating.
Yes, that's big. Stopping translation in your head. When you shadow, you don't have time to think in your first language. You just speak.
Exactly. That's what makes it magical. Over time, your brain starts understanding English directly without going through your native language.
So it's like your brain finally changes channels from translate to understand.
That's right. And once that happens, everything becomes faster. Your listening, your confidence, your fluency. Okay, Daisy, I have to ask, what are some common mistakes learners make with shadowing?
Good question. The biggest one is trying to shadow material that's too hard. If the speaker is too fast or the accent is too different, your brain feels lost. You stop enjoying it.
So the rule is start simple, then go complex later.
Exactly. Another mistake is focusing only on pronunciation and forgetting the meaning. Shadowing isn't just copying sound. You also want to feel what you're saying.
So emotion matters too.
Very much. When you shadow, imagine the situation. Smile if the speaker smiles. Feel what they feel. It's like acting, but in slow motion.
That's actually fun. So it's not about being a parrot, it's about becoming the voice.
Yes, become the voice. And finally, don't shadow too long. 2 to 5 minutes per session is enough. It's better to do it every day for 5 minutes than 1 hour once a week.
Small steps, big results.
Exactly. Consistency is the secret.
Let's help our listeners build this habit. What's the best daily routine for shadowing practice?
Here's one I love, and it only takes 10 minutes a day. Minute 1 to 2, listen to a short audio, a slow English episode, or your favorite English story. Minute 3 to 4, read the transcript to understand new words. Minute 5 to 8, shadow the speaker. Speak along with them. Minute 9 to 10, reflect. Record a short part and listen back.
That's easy. Anyone can do that before work or before bed.
Exactly. The key is make it part of your day. Even while walking, cooking, or cleaning, you can whisper and shadow.
So it becomes part of your life, not just study time.
Yes, that's how fluency is born. Not from one big effort, but from many small, joyful moments.
You know, Daisy, there's something else I noticed. When people shadow often, their confidence changes, not just their pronunciation.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorite parts. When you shadow, you're practicing speaking without fear. You don't worry about grammar, you don't worry about being judged, you just speak.
That's powerful. It's like practicing courage every day.
Exactly. And little by little, that courage becomes confidence. You start feeling, I can speak English. I sound natural. I understand more.
So it's not just about language, it's about identity.
Yes, you stop being someone who learns English and start becoming someone who lives in English. So let's review. Shadowing helps you improve pronunciation, rhythm, intonation, listening, and confidence, all at once.
And it's easy to start. Just pick something simple, listen, and speak with the voice.
Exactly. Don't wait until you're ready. You're already ready. Even 1 minute of shadowing today is better than 1 hour of waiting tomorrow.
I like that.
Maybe we should give our listeners a little challenge.
Good idea. Friends, here's your challenge for today. Pick one short English clip, maybe even this podcast, and shadow it for just 2 minutes. Do it with curiosity, not perfection.
And if you can, record yourself. You'll be amazed at how much you improve in just 1 week.
Well, Peter, I think we've covered everything, from what shadowing is to how it changes your English and your confidence.
Yes, it's simple, powerful, and free. All you need is your voice.
And your willingness to sound a little silly at first.
True. But remember, every fluent speaker was once a beginner who dared to sound silly.
Exactly. So friends, start today. Don't wait. Your voice is your tool, your story, and your power.
Thank you for spending this time with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who's learning English too.
Let's grow together, 1 word at a time and 1 shadow at a time. Until next time, take care, keep practicing, and remember, slow English isn't weak, it's powerful.
See you next time, friends. Happy shadowing.